On the 9th day of Vlogmas, I present to you what it actually means to relist your items, how to relist your items, and why it's so beneficial to do that. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I am a part-time reseller on POSHMARK, and today is the 9th day of Vlogmas where I'm talking all about relisting, why it's important, what it is, and basically how you do it. I'm going to run through the different ways that you could do it, and I'm also going to tell you why it's so important to do, so hopefully that is interesting to you. And if you want to see another day of Vlogmas, I've been vlogging for the last week and a half now straight, and there's only a few more days left of Vlogmas right before the holidays, so if you want to watch those, definitely watch the playlist after this video. But let's get right into this video and talk about why relisting is so important and how to do it. Okay, so what does it mean to relist your items? What does that even mean? What that means is you're making a duplicate listing of your current listing because your old listing is stale. And what this means is when your listing hits 60 days listed on Poshmark, it becomes stale, and that really means that it's not being shown in front of other people anymore. What it means to relist is you make a copy of that listing, and it basically makes it a brand new listing and puts it in front of all the new eyes. It puts it in the just in, it puts it at the top of the relevant search feeds, and it really just changes it. So there are several ways that you can relist. One without a VA and one with a VA. So the first way without a VA is to do it manually, and this is how you can use the copy listing button on Poshmark. So if you go into the listing, before you do this, you need to make sure you know the list date of the item, because otherwise, if you list it before that 60 days is over, it's not going to be beneficial to relist the item. So you want to make sure it's after that 60 days of it being listed. And so once you know that it's after that 60 days, you go into the listing, you click edit, and then you scroll all the way to the bottom and there's a copy listing button. If you click that copy listing button, it's going to duplicate a brand new listing of that old listing. Once it loads all the data, you would then get rid of copy out of the title. You can change the price, you can change the listing photos, you can, edit the details, do whatever you want to change up the listing. And then you would just hit list, and then you would go back into the old listing and delete the old listing. Now this is a little tedious, this takes a lot of time. I don't really recommend doing this if you don't have to, which is why I use a VA to do it, because I don't want to be having to copy 20 listings a day. So a VA will help you, do this. And so what I just do is I schedule my VA to relist 20 items a day, 15 items a day, whatever it is. And I just say, relist those items that are listed longer than 60 days. And it knows right away which items, fit those categories. And then it just does it for me. And then you could see in the feed that it's just like, it's copied listing 1 of 1, deleted listing 1 of 1, and then it just goes through. So you don't have to change, the listing, you don't have to change the word copy, you don't have to delete the old listing, you don't have to do it manually. You just click a button and then it does it for you. So if you don't already have a VA and you want to try one out, you could use Posher VA, and you can use my code, I'll put it here on the screen, to sign up. It's really just a beneficial thing that will really make a big difference with your Poshmark selling. It's gonna change the game for you, and it's one simple thing that a lot of people say, wow, I can't believe it took me this long to get a VA, and wow, how much of a game changer it is. I've heard so many of your stories personally of people who have signed up and really just found that it was so helpful and made a huge difference on their closet. So I highly recommend getting a VA and trying it out if you haven't already. Just circling back to why this is so important to do, it's really just important because these days it's so hard to make sales with all the different markets being saturated, and there's so many different sales going on, and there's so many different people trying to resell now. It's important that you make sure that you stand out, and this is a great way to make your closet stand out, is having your items always at the top and the just in and the featured search, all of that. So it's something so simple, but it goes such a long way for your closet, and it's going to help you make more sales on the platform. Okay, so that concludes the sit down portion of today's video. So we are going to move into a little bit of Vlogmas now for the remainder of this video. I am back with another pack with me. I have a bunch of pieces. This is a big pile of stuff to get out today. Also these shoes to get out. So let's get packing. There's 4 sales here, and I'm going to package everything up, and then we're going to take it out to the post office. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is start folding up each of the pieces. So this first order only has 1 set in it. So I'm going to put it in this bubble mailer. I actually ran out of the small version of the clear bags. They are actually on the way. I ordered them. So for now, we're just going to put it in the package. Now I have the little note that I'm going to write on this, and then I have my business card, and I'm going to cut my sticker like I do with all the other orders, and we will seal this package up. Thank you is written on the back. Business card and sticker are going in the order. And then we will seal this bag up. Alright, that is one package. Now 3 more to go. Alright, so the next order is actually 3 sweaters, so we're gonna get those packaged up now. Grab the clear mailer. Alright, little thank you is written on this, and business card and sticker are ready to go. Now I'm going to put these 2 clear mailers in this big poly mailer. And here's actually a pro tip. So I'm not going to end up sealing this one up yet because I have other orders that I'm going to get out in a big poly mailer, and I always get them confused because I print all my labels at once. So I always unseal the ones that I may get confused, just so that way I don't mix any packages up. So we're going to put this one aside and move to the next order. Okay, the next order is 2 pairs of pants. So one thing that I always do before I send out a pair of like sweatpants or something like that is I always use my D-pillar, which is this. This is a beautiful little gadget. You just turn it on and it works so well. And because you could probably see, I'm not sure if it's going to come up, but there's some pilling going on. So I love to just run over these real fast with the fabric shaver, and it makes the pants look brand new again, just to ensure that the customer is getting the perfect condition. You can really run over anything, leggings, sweatpants, sweaters, anything with this, and it will really bring back to life. So let's do a before and after of what these look like before shaving them with the fabric shaver and after. And here is the after. So it just looks so much more smooth, and there really isn't any pilling at all. So let's do the rest of them, and then we will package them up. Alright, now they're ready to go in the bag. And now it's time to write our thank you card again. And we'll get the business card and the sticker. And we will put these in the mailer. Okay, and now they are ready to go in the big mailer. And again, just like the last order, we're not going to seal this one up just because I don't want to mix the orders up. All right, and the final order that we are going to package today is going to be a pair of shoes and a pair of two sets of shorts. Let's package up the shorts and then I'll show you how I do the shoes. Okay, the shorts are packaged up. Now let's move to the shoes. So because they're shoes, I have to put them out in one of these boxes. And in case you aren't aware, you can get free boxes at the USPS. So these I just picked up. These are the medium flat rate boxes. These are great for shoes or anything like that. So because I don't want to put shoes in a poly mailer, I put them in the box with the package. So all you have to do is basically unfold this and then push the sides in and tape it and it'll be ready to go. Okay, and just like that, we have a box that's ready to put the shoes and the shorts in. Okay, and before I put the shoes in the box, I need to protect them. So I use a mix of this paper, which is probably very loud on camera, and some of these kind of bubbles, because I think this just really protects the item from getting damaged in transit. So I will stuff the box and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I just put this at the bottom of the box just to line the box. I will actually wrap these shoes in tissue paper and then put them around the bubble to protect them. But I'm actually going to put some bubble inserts inside of the shoes to really hold the shape, because I think that really goes a long way and it protects the shoe a little bit more in transit. Basically just like that. And I got out a piece of tissue paper. Now we're going to wrap the shoes up. Okay, now that the shoes are wrapped up in the tissue paper, now we're going to put them in the box. Okay, and now you can see the shoes are in here. Now we're going to put these shorts with the thank you card and sticker on top. Okay, thank you card and sticker and business card are in the package. Now we're going to put it in the box. And basically that fits right on top there, so it protects the shoes from moving at all. So now we're going to seal up the box. Alright, now the box is ready to go. Now we just need to print the label and we're good to go to the post office. Alright, now let's do a recap of the days of Vlogmas so far. So on the 9th day of Vlogmas, I present to you how to relist, why it's so important to relist, and what it actually means to relist. On the 8th day of Vlogmas, I present to you how to run a sale in your POSHMARK closet. On the 7th day of Vlogmas, I present to you things I wish I knew before I started reselling. On the 6th day of Vlogmas, I present to you the single most game-changing thing you could do for your Poshmark closet to really make more sales faster. On the 5th day of Vlogmas, I present to you a demo and a step-by-step tutorial on how to go live on Poshmark, including creating your sale and actually running your sale and different tricks that you can follow during the show. On the 4th day of Vlogmas, I present to you how to prepare for your first live show and different tricks that you can use to go live, and also how to get more people into your live show. On the 3rd day of Vlogmas, I present to you different listing tips and description tips and photographing tips that are going to help you really make your listings better and make more sales on Poshmark. On the 2nd day of Vlogmas, I presented to you the feature update that Poshmark had put out about the enhanced search and discoverability that they have been working on Poshmark. And finally, on the 1st day of Vlogmas, I presented to you ways to make more sales on Poshmark. So hopefully you check out one of those videos after this. And if you want to actually check out one of those, you could click either one of these two right here, or you could go to the whole playlist and just watch them from the start. But until next time, I will see you then.